come on in. If you guys remember before, this was all wallpapered. We had some nice wood stairs with blue carpet. This was all tile in here. And then there was like a tiny little opening here, a hallway, and a small opening into that room. So hopefully you guys see the huge progress we've made. We lived here for about 3 months, I think. And we've had a lot of projects going on at once. We're kind of working our butts off, but it's totally paying off and it's looking good. And look at these gorgeous floors. Holy smokes. These, if you guys remember, were $2.12 a square foot. And it's because they are imperfect pieces. So there are some knots, there were some like little imperfections here and there, but honestly, like, I love how it turned out. I think it creates that like old world feel that we're going for, that really just like charming aesthetic. So like check out these different pieces right here. So like this to me is like such a beautiful piece. You have some lighter wood with some knots, which like they can't sell because that's considered an imperfection, but I think it's gorgeous. So just like a lot of variety. So if you guys remember, there used to be a small doorway here with a lot of bookshelves that were like really deep. So we took all that down. Jamie scraped the ceilings for me, bless his heart, so those are nice and smooth. That was a little extra few-day project, but I think it looks so great, so thankful. Jamie's adding in a few can lights already. A lot of stuff going on, and it's just like beautifully coming together. So this is all completely open now, and before, when we first walked through, this was like a really dark hallway with really small doorways, 2 separate rooms that just didn't make a lot of sense, that they shouldn't be combined. So that's where we're at. So if you guys remember, this room right here is going to be our new kitchen, which I think is where we're headed next, because we do need a kitchen at some point in our lives. So our new kitchen will be here. We'll have like kind of a line kitchen, so fridge, lots of cabinetry, stove, and then sink will be in this giant island right here. We're gonna look for like a really beautiful old Hoosier cabinet for right here to add in some just really nice character back in. That will also serve as maybe like our coffee station and some pantry type stuff. And we have, so our doors, we did not paint white, we left those wood. And so we'll be adding those back in to add some more like wood feels in here and kind of make it feel a little more vintage traditional. So another thing that we did was actually make this opening bigger into the dining room. This was also a very small doorway here. And Jamie opened all this for me so you can just really see. It still is like separated rooms, which I like, but it just like, you can see every room from another room. So this will be our dining room still. Still searching for the perfect light fixture. And I have to finish removing this wallpaper here. I kind of gave up on it because I needed a little break, but I'll get there. And then this is our old kitchen. That, if you guys remember, we sold all our cabinetry and old appliances, and so this will be our new sunroom, but we'll still do like a kitchenette with a bar here, and make this room just really like funky and boho-y and just fun, come in from the pool, grab a snack. And another thing I'm really excited about is that we're actually moving the laundry room wall out to here, which will take away square footage from our sunroom, but it'll add quite a bit of space to our laundry room slash mudroom. And I have never been big on like utility, but as I have kids, the older I get, you just need functioning spaces instead of just pretty spaces. So that's something we're working on, is having just a really nice big mudroom that we can have a space for everything, coat hooks, shoes, all that stuff. So that'll be a project eventually, but we'll have to build a wall here. Jamie will have to move this vent somehow.
Hopefully, yeah, hopefully.
So the laundry room slash mudroom right now, it's just really small. You come in from the garage right here, it's fine. But adding another couple feet this way, we can do built-in lockers. When the girls come home from school, they can hang up their backpacks, shoes, boots, everything. So I think that room's gonna be really important for us. There's also a door that goes out to the pool here, so we can like hang bathing suits and towels. It's just gonna be a really useful room for us. So I think it needs to be a little bigger. So it'll come out about this much. Before we get further into the video, we want to thank today's video sponsor, Green Chef.
As you know, with this flooring project, we had to rip out our kitchen and things are very chaotic around here, which means we don't have a lot of time to grocery shop and meal plan. So we've been really thankful to have Green Chef to have healthy, nutritious meals during this crazy time for us.
Green Chef is a CCOF certified organic company and has options for every lifestyle, including keto, paleo, vegan, vegetarian, fast and fit, Mediterranean, and gluten-free. So we have been making all of our meals in our tiny camper kitchen, but this has worked out great because there's not a lot of prep work, but the meals are they're beautiful, full of color, they taste so good. There's a lot of just variety in them.
And organic ingredients.
Yes, that is my favorite part for sure. So I feel good about what we're eating, even though we're kind of in this lifestyle where we could just get out a lot of takeout, we're still able to get in like a lot of our greens and just good stuff. We've also worked with HelloFresh in the past, and they have been wonderful as well, and now HelloFresh actually owns Green Chef, which means there's just a lot more options available. So go ahead and go check those out.
We have a discount code for you guys. It's a good one. Jamie and Sarah 135 at checkout. It'll be $135 off.
Plus free shipping.
Ooh, there you go. So click the link below and use code Jamie and Sarah 135 and save yourself a bunch of money too. So.
And eat good, eat healthy.
All right, let's get back into the video. All right, so one of the best things you can do for your flooring to get it to look pro is to cut underneath all your door jambs. So if you were to try to just measure and cut around this, there's gonna be small gaps. So the easiest thing to do is actually cut the bottom of the door jamb and then slide your flooring under. So what I did is I held my piece of wood up and I drew a line and then took this tool and cut all the bottom of the door jamb off. So now when I slide this under, it will fit perfectly, like so.
Gorgeous.
So I'm gonna glue this down and get it nailed in, and I'll show you on the next one exactly how I do it.
Good work.
It's a long road. Painful one. We did it.
Sort of. Now on to sanding.
So the first thing we did after installing the floors is Sarah and my mom went through with epoxy resin and filled all of the knot holes with the resin. And what that does is kind of smooths everything out, makes it a little bit more seamless, and prevents toe stubs and things like that. So let me show you what that looks like. If you come down here, this was a knot, and it was filled with, it was a big old knot that sunk down, but it's filled with that epoxy resin, and then after sanding it, it's nice and smooth, it feels really good, and looks really good too.
How's it going?
Good.
What are you doing?
Well, basically I have a giant orbital sander here. Sanding the floors. So it's a big project, but it's going pretty well. So
Let's see that thing work.
all right. All right, I just finished sanding everything. It took me about 4 or 5 passes, but it looks amazing. Now I just got to vacuum all this dust up. I'm going to take my shop vac and go over it twice, and then use tack cloth to wipe up any excess dust so we can get to putting down the poly. All right, so now I'm installing my sealer, which comes before my poly. This just seals the color of the wood and helps the poly do its job, which is protect your wood. This just kind of seals it in. So doing this first, I'm using a brush to edge it down here, and then I'm using a T-bar to spread it. So it's pretty simple, but it goes really quick. This is the Bona Traffic HD. It has a hardener that you add to it, and it only lasts for 4 hours after you add the hardener. So we did 2 coats of this, and it is really intense stuff. It feels really hard and smooth, and hopefully we'll not get any dog scratches or anything like that either.
So as Jamie mentioned, the finish was expensive, and obviously renting the sander, it all kind of adds up, and it added about $1 per square foot to our flooring here. So we spent a little over $3 a square foot in this for all this flooring. So still pretty good, but we did do it all ourselves, and it took us a lot of time. So yesterday was actually 4th of July, and we took the whole day off just swimming, hanging out with friends and family. But by the end of the day, we were like, let's get back to work. We love working on this house. It's like so fun. We work really hard, but we kind of love it. So we have a lot of stuff coming up. What's next?
Yeah, so the rest of our appliances are coming July 11, so in 1 week. So this next week, we're going to spend doing some trim work, trimming it all out. It'll look a lot more finished that way. And then we're going to maybe start putting some cabinets in and stuff like that. So, because once the appliances get here, we're going to want to put our kitchen back together quickly. So.
Which means you have to move gas lines, water lines, electrical. So it's bigger than it sounds.
Yeah, it'll be a big project, but not as big as the floors. So
Jamie thinks that was the biggest project of this house, believe it or not. So
that's the biggest project for sure.
Tell him how good of a job he did in the comments, because he worked so hard, and I'm proud of him.
But we need to get a little bit settled too, actually.
Yeah.
We need to do another trash run. We need to put our clothes in our closet, maybe move our bedroom down here. So
yeah, now that the floors are done, we can actually move in a lot more. So like putting our couch back together, our rug, our closet, everything. So I need to start going through boxes in the garage, Goodwilling a lot of stuff, figuring out what we want to keep, what we want to sell potentially. So
yeah, we have a video idea. Let us know if you think we should do it, but it's titled "Turning Our Junk into Trash into Treasure." Yeah, something like that. We're gonna sell some of our junk and take you along. So let us know if that's what you think. Yeah, might get back into some reselling stuff too, because we missed that, and
we love
we
reselling.
need some cash too. So
some pallets.
yeah. All right. See you guys next time.
Bye.
Bye.